Hey guys, it's Nicole, and today I have a card from start to finish for you. This is a card for my husband's birthday. His birthday's on October 28th, and so I decided to go with kind of a movie theme because my husband and I love going to the movies. It's one of his favorite hobbies, and so I wanted to go with like a masculine theme. I used the Happy Days collection, and I stuck with kind of the blues. And then the stamp set that I'm using is my my favorite things. Here, let me do this for you. And it's called At the Movies. So we're going to be using quite a few stamps from this collection. And the dies that we're using are the At the Movies dies. We'll be using this film strip, this popcorn, and then maybe one of these two. I'm not sure yet for the inside of the card. I also used the mini ticket border from my favorite things. And then this is the polka dot greetings die for my favorite things. Okay, so let's get started assembling the front of our card. For our card base, it'll be a 5.5 by 5.5 card that's opening like this, and it's on black paper tray ink cardstock. So this is cut a little smaller than that, and it's paper from the collection. And then I've also taken this red polka dot paper from the collection and had it bordered on a little bit of that same black cardstock. So the first thing we're going to do, I kind of have my parts and I have an idea. I just want this hanging over a little bit. Let me just make sure I'm not really lining this up very good. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Then I've also taken this paper from the collection and done the same thing. I bordered it, put a small border of this black cardstock, because like I said, I like my cards very thick, and I like to add a lot of layering. And this one is going to go right down the card like that. Then I have this black piece of cardstock, and then this little piece of the collection I'm going to lay over this like that. And I'm just using a Tombow Mono tape runner. Sometimes I rotate between this and my ATG. And then I still want this pattern to be exposed, so I'm thinking like right about there. Just like that. And then we're going to work on where the sentiment's going to be. This piece goes inside, so let me just put this aside so I can kind of show you. This is the border right here that I cut out of the die cut, and then I just punched with my paper piercer to get all these little holes out. And this is going to be the frame for this, but this is where I want to put my sentiment that says, "I really love you," and it says really like a reel for a movie reel. So we're going to ink that up real good. And we want that kind of in the middle. I hope this ink takes okay. And I want it kind of like right there. Push real. Yeah, I like the way that they came out. It even came out kind of vintagey like the paper. So that's cute. And then I want this to kind of go around it like that on here. And I'm thinking what I'm going to need to do, I think, do I want this on pop dots? See, I told you I didn't really have everything laid out in my mind yet. Or do I want it just like that? I think I am good. And you know what? I'm feeling like it's kind of naked down here. So I'm going to find a red. And I think I'm going to use Ladybug red. Here we go, yeah. Ladybug Memento ink. And I think I'm going to use these little stars right here. So let me kind of go like right there. It needs something else. So kind of hard to like line everything perfectly. And then maybe just doing a few stars. That should be sufficient. Just to add a little bit of that red color. There we go. Perfect. I tend to use a lot because I like it to be really sturdy. Just like I'm going to lay it. Now I don't want to cover up these red pieces, both of them anyways. So I'm going to kind of just lay it like this. And then I'm going to work on my little popcorn container. I inked the edges with this using black soot off camera. And now I'm going to take my little popcorn die and stamp it just like that with the memento. And I'm going to use this as just a scratch piece of paper to stamp on. Take that off. That's really cute. And then I want this to kind of just sit right there. So I'm going to actually add, I guess just this tape. I'm not really sure where my ATG is right now, to be honest with you. That is adorable. I love that. And I might just underneath add one little. Okay, and then I have the thing comes with these little numbers, so I'm going to do 1 through 6. I've put them pretty evenly on my block here to kind of go across the bottom, just like that. And they're not going to be perfect, but that's, you know, the thing about a handmade card. It shouldn't be completely perfect. So I'm just inking them up, and I almost like when they kind of stamp not perfectly. Plus, this is a boy's card, so I always feel like I have some leeway when it's a guy's card. And the last thing I want to do to the front of the card is just add a few little bling right here. Or maybe like 3 here and 2 here. And these are black rhinestones of the bigger ones. I like that. I don't know why, I think that that looks good. Okay, so we're going to adhere this to the front of the card. Line it up. That's the front. Yep, I like that. Okay, so now let's work on the inside of the card. So this is some paper tray ink cardstock, and it is in Aqua Mist. And I've also taken 2 pieces of the pattern paper and just lined them. They're already together here, and this is going to go right on top of the Aqua Mist. Go. And then I've taken 2 of those strips of the ticket die and inked them with black soot, and I'm just going to kind of and then this is where I'm going to stamp my sentiment. So even though it says I really love you, this is a birthday card, so I'm going to stamp happy birthday in here. And I did ink this already on the edges with black soot distress ink. So again, I'm going to use my memento ink and just ink up the sentiment. Just like that. and stamp it right in the center. Push down really good. Cute. And then I couldn't decide if I wanted, I had this little piece of scrap paper, so I couldn't decide if I wanted this to kind of go like that, and then have this like this. Yeah, I think I like that. That's why it's good to just keep your scraps. I keep all my scraps on my desk so that I can find a way to use them all. Just like that. And then, like I said, I cut 2 of these out, and I wasn't sure if I think I'm just going to use this one, just like that, and call it a day. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed. Thanks. Bye.